All right, so this is the second section of assignment 2, which is adding a note or a rest. And so I've got an example in 2/4 time, one in 3/4 time, and one in 4/4 time. So watch there on that section to make sure you're adding just one note, not a combination of notes. You're not required to write the counting in, but I thought we would. So what is our time signature on the first one? 2/4 time. How many beats in a measure? 2. What kind of a note gets one beat? The 4 tells us that the quarter note gets one beat. So writing our counting in, we have a 1 and an and what we have left is a 2 and, which is one beat. So we are going to add one quarter note to complete that measure. Okay, the second measure, we have what kind of a note? Dotted quarter note. What is the value? 1.5 beats. So we're going to write 1 and 2, and what we have left is just the and of 2. Excuse me. So we're going to write an 8th note. The measures that are empty doesn't mean I forgot to put something there. I want you to write a 2-beat note, and in this case that's going to be a half note. All right, let's look at our 3/4 measure. You can pause and do this one and then restart if you want. We're writing our counting in. We have 1 and 2 and 3. So what I have left is the and of 3, and there will always be something missing. So if you don't think, if you think a measure is complete, then make sure you check your counting again, okay? So again, just a half a beat rest is an 8th rest, okay? Now here with the a 3-beat rest, so the whole rest actually functions as a whole measure of silence in any time signature, the whole rest. The whole note, however, is absolutely 4 beats when a quarter note is getting 1 beat. So here you have 2 different options for your rest. You can write a 3-beat rest, which is your dotted half rest, or you can always write a whole rest for any time signature. Okay, so you have either option there. Okay, what kind of a note do we have? A dotted quarter note. What is the value? 1.5 beats. There's my 1.5 beats. What I have left is the and of 2, a 3, and an and. If we have 3 halves like this, 3 halves is equal to 1.5 beats. We need a 1.5 beat rest, which is a dotted quarter rest. Okay, and that leaves the 4/4 time. So we're writing our counting in here with what we have left is a half of a beat. So I'm adding a 8th note. I have one empty measure that needs a note. In 4/4 time, that's going to be a whole note. And a 3-beat note will be 1 and 2 and 3 and for counting, and a 4, and we're left there with another half beat, which is going to be an 8th note. So double check to make sure you're adding notes when you should be adding notes, rest when you're adding rests. And this is our last section of section 2.